The 2026 Kawasaki KLR650 returns exactly the way its fans expect it to: tough, simple, and built to go anywhere without asking for much in return. In a world where motorcycles are getting more complex, more electronic, and more expensive every year, the KLR650 continues to stand its ground as a no-nonsense dual sport that values durability over drama. For 2026, Kawasaki hasn't reinvented the wheel, and honestly, that's the whole point. Instead of chasing trends, the KLR650 stays true to its roots, focusing on proven reliability, rugged capability, and a few fresh visual updates to keep things interesting. At the heart of the 2026 KLR650 is the same 652cc liquid-cooled, fuel-injected single-cylinder engine that has earned a legendary reputation over the years. This motor isn't about chasing high horsepower numbers or razor-sharp performance. It's about consistency, torque where it matters, and the ability to keep running in conditions that would stop more delicate machines. Producing around 40 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and just over 39 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM, the KLR650 delivers a strong, usable power band that works equally well on the highway, gravel roads, and remote trails. The 5-speed transmission remains unchanged, and while some riders might wish for a 6th gear, the gearing is deliberately chosen to balance low-speed control with relaxed cruising. The wet multi-disc clutch is smooth and predictable, making the bike friendly for beginners while still satisfying experienced riders who appreciate mechanical simplicity. This is an engine designed to last, easy to maintain, and forgiving when pushed far from civilization. One of the KLR650's biggest strengths has always been its long-distance capability, and that continues in 2026. The massive 6.1-gallon fuel tank gives the bike an impressive range, making it ideal for adventure touring and long stretches between fuel stops. Whether you're crossing open highways or exploring remote backroads, that fuel capacity adds a sense of freedom that few bikes in this class can match. Suspension travel remains generous, with nearly 8 inches at both the front and rear. This setup isn't designed for aggressive motocross-style riding, but it's perfectly tuned for soaking up rough roads, potholes, washboard surfaces, and uneven trails. The suspension favors comfort and stability, allowing the bike to carry luggage, handle poor road conditions, and keep moving when the pavement ends. The standard model's seat height sits at 34.3 inches, offering good ground clearance while still being manageable for most riders. Braking duties are handled by a 300mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, providing predictable stopping power in both on-road and off-road situations. ABS remains optional, allowing riders to choose between added safety on pavement or more control on loose surfaces. This flexibility is one of the reasons the KLR650 appeals to such a wide range of riders, from commuters to adventure travelers. For 2026, the most noticeable updates come in the form of new color options. Kawasaki has refreshed the lineup with bold and practical finishes that suit the bike's adventurous personality. The standard KLR650 and KLR650S models are available in Pearl Solar Yellow and Metallic Spark Black, giving riders a choice between eye-catching brightness and understated stealth. The KLR650 Adventure ABS introduces metallic matte dark green, replacing the previous year's blue, while the Cypher Camo Beige and metallic matte carbon gray option continues for riders who want a more tactical, off-road inspired look. The KLR650 lineup remains diverse, offering multiple versions to suit different riding styles and physical preferences. The standard KLR650 is the classic choice, while the KLR650S features a lower seat height and revised suspension setup, making it more accessible for shorter riders or those who prefer a more confidence-inspiring stance at stops. Both versions are available with or without ABS, giving riders the freedom to choose what fits their needs best. At the top of the range sits the KLR650 Adventure ABS, which comes equipped with factory-installed side cases, fog lights, and crash bars. This version is aimed squarely at riders who want a ready-to-go adventure machine straight from the showroom floor. With added protection and storage, It's designed for long-distance travel and harsh conditions without requiring immediate aftermarket upgrades. Pricing for the 2026 KLR650 lineup sees a slight increase, but it remains one of the most affordable options in the adventure and dual sport category. The non-ABS and S models start at under $7,000, while ABS-equipped versions come in just a few $100s more. Even the fully equipped Adventure ABS model stays competitive, especially when you consider what's included from the factory. What makes the 2026 Kawasaki KLR650 special isn't flashy technology or radical updates. It's the fact that it continues to deliver exactly what it promises. It's a motorcycle you can trust, a machine that doesn't demand perfection from its rider, and a bike that feels just as comfortable commuting to work as it does crossing state lines or exploring remote trails. In an era of rapid change, the KLR650 remains a reminder that sometimes, getting it right once is better than constantly trying to reinvent it. For riders who value reliability, simplicity, and real-world usability, the 2026 Kawasaki KLR650 isn't just still relevant, it's still one of the smartest choices you can make.